19 of my challenge. I'm trying to reach the rating of 2000 in chess within 30 days. And today there is one keyword for the games. Attack. Alright, let's go. We play e4. Ooh, the Scandinavian. We take. We don't go for gambits, but we try to exploit the fact that the queen is here. Now let's see. Is my opponent aware that this queen here could be in danger very quickly? Because we are trying to exploit that. I'll play d3, and then I will place my bishop on d2. Yes, they play the move c6. This is already showing that they are aware of the risk of this position, and they go with the queen back all the way. I will play queen e2. I'm ready to go long castle. I have a very clear plan in this position. Now, if they play the move bishop g5, which is a very normal move, because it looks like, okay, I'm developing with tempo. I play the move f3, and you might say, what? You have been stressing out so much about not playing that move. But remember, weaknesses are just those that can be exploited. And there is no way that my opponent can exploit this diagonal, especially because the queen is here and cannot really go on g3. So now I will play the move g4 because I'm attacking this one more time. Now, I don't play the move h4 because there is the queen sliding there. I did this mistake yesterday, or before yesterday, whatever. And now I'm going to push and go for an attack. So basically, my opponent still didn't decide where to castle exactly. I'm going to push everything here. Maybe I should have pushed this other pawn. Okay, we'll play this move. Now, this knight cannot go anywhere up, cannot go here, because attention, this pawn is pinned, this pawn is not really defending the knight, so I can just like take, I can just take here twice and win at least a pawn. What am I going to play next? My opponent should go back here, there, or there. I'm going to play, try to play f4 and f5. So I'm attacking very, very strongly with all the pieces. So f4, there we go. Now we bring the knight here and eventually also here, attacking this bishop. I mean, really, in this game, I have to be careful that this is a fork. In this game, you can see the difference between active pieces and pieces that are struggling a little bit. This knight is strong now. It's a little bit annoying. Can I take here? There is still this move. So if pawn takes, I take. Knight back, I play this. Bang. It's interesting, but I will just play rook here. Let's play. Rook there, just preparing the sacrifice on e6. It's also easy to see what can they do. Maybe bishop e7 just to protect a little bit the king. That could be reasonable. Okay, that's what they play. I think this move is amazing. I know that I'm leaving this pawn hanging, but that's not a real free cheese macaroni because it comes to a price. If my opponent, for example, takes, I could take here, being knight takes and then sacrifice another pawn because this king is really going to be very weak. After pawn takes, I can slide with my queen there. Then I'm threatening so many annoying things on f7. The knight is also hanging and this bishop is also not feeling very happy. And this knight cannot be developed here because this would be hanging and all the other things are still there. This is the definition of a fun position. It's so hard for my opponent to find a move, and I have so many different ideas. I can try to take here. If the bishop moves, I can play the move g6. I can also think about sacrificing on f7. For example, if the bishop goes back, I just sacrifice here, king takes, and then I take with the queen. And there are lots of incredible things. I could also think about taking a bit more space by playing the move d4, and maybe think about playing the move d5. But I think like the idea that I mentioned before, like trying to take there, those are the most powerful. Now my opponent accepted the gambit and now I'm sacrificing a second pawn. Let's see. I could have also considered knight take f7 shortly after knight h5, but it didn't seem so strong. Now what do they play? I think like this move looks logical, but at that point I can slide my bishop here and sacrifice it. So I could sacrifice. King takes, I give a check, the king has to move, I take here. Then I'm attacking this pawn. I don't have so many pieces attacking, but I have a very important piece attacking, and that's good enough. The king has to take, because if not, I just win a piece. So the king takes, I go with the queen, there we go, and then I take here, and then I will use my rooks, or I will take this pawn. This pawn has to disappear, because if that pawn disappears, all my pieces are joining. I can play g6, and the pawn is helping to give checkmate. I can bring the rook. I can bring the knight. So this pawn on f5 has to disappear. We remove there, and this is the wrong square to go. My opponent is trying to run, but they just allowed me to take there with check. Now, I could also take here. This is also a possibility. But then, how do I need to bring my pieces, you know? Ooh, I see something very nice. Okay. I'm thinking about taking there. Rook takes. Then I push. And I want to go with the bishop there after sacrificing this. But still, doesn't seem like it's very close to be something. So I'll take this pawn. I think this is more important. Because if I take this pawn, then my knight can join, my rook can join, my bishop can join. I think rook here might be played, and then I can go back with the queen here, attacking this pawn and this pawn. Okay, this is everything as expected. Attacking both pony. Oh wait, pony is a knight, sorry. Pawns. Prawns. Oh, guys, imagine a knight on f6. On e6, sorry. That would be a royal fork plus a rook. It's very hard to play a move here, and my opponent is just 2 minutes. I bet they will play bishop somewhere. Bishop here. Let's see. Didn't work. Okay, but that was a better move, honestly, because this pawn is so important. Now I have a pass pawn, which is already just three steps away from promoting, from becoming a queen. And also, once I push this, the bishop is getting suddenly a very nice square. Also, this knight can go like this towards the royal fork. Okay, this knight is trying to attack, but what about going back, please? Go back, homie. Okay, I could trade. I'll trade. There we go. And then I'll play king away. Why am I playing this move? Okay, let's play this, actually. Ooh! I got scared at least about this discovery check. But first of all, the queen is protected. And second of all, I can take with the queen. What do we do here? I'm thinking about sacrificing. But I will play rook here. This is still not a problem. So I can take with the queen. I'm attacking this pawn, and I want to bring the other rook here. Okay, they push, but what is happening after this little check? If you go with the bishop is, I take there, and it's close to be checkmate. Oh, the king goes back. Wait, but if I move this, I could play queen here. I will play check, rook here, and then rook there. There we go. You can take this. Oh no, my bishop. This bishop has to be moved. Maybe bishop takes could be a try. Just oh, okay, but I just take here, right? Yes. And GG's. I think this was winning in so many ways. After pawn takes, I think there is a mate. Check. Well, if the king goes up, whatever. Just if the king goes up here, I take with the rook. I take with the queen. Not sure which one is the quickest checkmate. Maybe this, and then check this and mate. Let's go. New game. Okay, e4. I play e5. This is my opening, what I play right now. And I love to play the e4 of structures. It's strategical, but also gives you some possibility to attack. So we defend the pawn. Okay, we are in a Scotch game. I take here. So this is the main line of the Scotch. And I want to go for a line that is very spicy. This is the Smith variation. Okay, they are trading. I take back. Always take back with the pawn towards the center if you are not sure. Because now you can fight for the center, and after the trades. Okay, e5. This is not what I expected. I thought the trades were possible. But it's true, because if I play queen here, there is queen there. What if I go with the knight here? It's a bit dangerous, huh? If you go with the knight like this, you have to be sure that you can go back. So this queen here... I'm not sure there. Okay, I'll go with the knight here. I'm just trying attack there. Bishop protected. I will play a very crazy move. I'm thinking about g5. And then after the bishop moves, I play bishop there. But this is very risky. Guys, if I lose a game, I have to play the GROB. But no risk, no fun. Okay, g5. This is like playing with fire. Bishop g7 attacking this pawn. Now my opponent should just castle and ignore the threat. Okay, they go with queen there. I will now castle. I have to be careful not to get mated. But if there is queen h5, I can play the move h6. And I survive. Just survive. Because then maybe h4 my opponent could play. Okay, we have to defend here a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm a bit afraid of the move h4. But we can play at least h5 to block the situation. But I think the best move would be to take there. Pawn takes. We take with the queen. Okay, this went back there. But now we have a free pawn. That's a mistake. That's a mistake, because we take free cheese macaroni, and now we take, oh no, my bishop, poor bishop, boop! That's a very typical trick. Now they lost the queen. They have some compensation for it, because they have, what do they have? They have a rook and a piece. Right, actually. This is what they have. I'm attacking this pawn, but this king is now really weak. This pawn is in trouble. What is my if my opponent plays the move c3, what is my next move? Okay, this is no changing. My next move is queen to e3. This move is so powerful. It's blocking at the same time my opponent to go short and long castle, and is making the next move very powerful to bring this to the attack. Now my opponent found a good way to protect, so I should try to find a way to keep going. And I think this is a good move. Just go with the pawn, and okay, if we take, they take with the rook. So I might also push this other pawn. I now want to really take space there. Okay, they're trying to block. If I push here, I give the square away. Not sure. I'm thinking about playing bishop there, now that this pawn has been pushed, and this looks amazing. I mean, there is still like a rook here, which is good, protecting, but at some point my opponent will have no pieces. Protect, hopefully. Ooh, wait! I think I have a nice one. I mean, if I take, no matter with which rook my opponent takes, I slide with the queen either here or there, and it's checkmate. There we go! Nice one! This makes me truly happy. New game, new story. We play e4, e5. I think, like, maybe one day I will make a video about giving you an opening repertoire. So I will tell you how to play every single opening that you need to know. And I think e4, e5 should be included. Okay, Rui Lopez, they are attacking this. I will play a very fun move, which is bishop f5. It's not the main move, but it's very interesting. Okay, I take back, always take back with the pawn. This is a mistake. Guys, the idea of the Spanish is that they are attacking the knight that is protecting the pawn. But you can't really take this, because I go with the queen here. And now I'm threatening a checkmate. But this is like atypical, because it's just because the bishop is here. But usually you're just threatening the knight, the pawn, and you're for sure winning back the pawn. Plus, your opponent is not really well developed. Now, oh wait, this knight is attacking the bishop, but I should be able to take here and then trade. Now we trade and we go back with the bishop. Fine. What do we have in this position? We have the bishop here. My opponent cannot castle. They have to use some tempos there. And there we go. We castle here. And then we will bring the rook to the center. Now, we don't want to be the first one to trade, we know that, but I also don't really want to give away my bishop. So I will play just bishop here, or maybe I should give away the bishop. No, I don't give away my bishop. My bishop is my bishop. I'll go with the bishop to the center. So this bishop is stopping d4. Now I take like this. d4 cannot be played. And now I go with the rook there. So all my pieces are amazing, well developed. This bishop is now self-pinned. But I think I should start to get some space here. Start to push the pawns. Okay, let's play a6 and maybe b5, c5, b4. I know this is not the most exciting move, but it has some sort of ideas. Okay, the king goes there. This makes lots of sense. I'll play also h6. I know this looks like I'm playing very slow, but it's useful. I give a check just to check what my opponent wants to do. Okay, they go there, and now we take space. I'm thinking if g5 or f5. Okay, g5 makes more sense. We might just bring a rook back here, or also push here. Ooh, pushing looks good. Because after pawn takes, we go with the rook there. There we go. And now we are really attacking. This king is starting to be a little bit shaky. They can push though. And after this, we cannot take. But I will play the simple move f6. And now we are attacking this pawn 1, 2, 3 times. It's just protected twice. Okay, the knight goes there, but is there any threat? Yeah, the knight can take there, but the bishop is protecting, so we just take here. Oh, well, the knight is actually protecting as well the pawn. Not sure how good this is. I take there. You know that this could be checkmate. Okay, I'll give a check. These bishops are very powerful. And now I slide my rook all the way. I also have a check here. This. Ooh, let's do with this. Let's give a check, activating the rook. Oh, the king is hiding there. King is hiding. This pawn is now hanging. But let's take here. Who cares about the hanging pawn? It helps me because I can then attack this other pawn and go back here and attack this pawn. So no problem. Also, if they take with the knight, we take. Well, if we take there, they take here. I go there. Okay. Anyway, they took like this. I now go with the bishop here, attacking the knight and looking at g2. Rook g8 is going to be my next move. No, now. But we can play rook g3. We're attacking the bishop and the pawn. Oh, that's winning. That's game over, I think. Yeah, they move the bishop, and now we take here with check, and then we take here with check. We also give another check. And another check. And another check. And another check. We win. We have checkmate. Okay, we win just this. We give a check. We give a check. We take here. And we give mate. Amazing. New game, everybody. We play e4. We're playing at 1700. Wow. Okay, e4, e5. We go with the knight out. Will we play the Spanish? No. Okay, we're playing against the Philidor. Again, the Philidor is a very, very solid opening. Take back here. I played yesterday a game with the Philidor, and it went amazing. It was just a distraction for my opponent. We developed the pieces. This pawn was under attack. But it is a little bit different. I think yesterday we traded the queens. Instead, today, my opponent is playing the actual Philidor, which is very solid. I'll go with the bishop here, attacking the most vulnerable point. They castle, and we also castle. Unfortunately, we don't go for opposite called castle, but here we will also attack. How? We'll play the move f4. But we have to prepare it. So what do they want to do here? Maybe to play b5, attack my bishop. Even maybe go forward, attack the knight that is protecting this pawn. I will play the prophylactic move, bishop there, just because like this move doesn't happen with tempo. And now I could play the move a3 just to stop this pawn from pushing. Yeah, let's go like this. There's a problem with the bishop going to b7, which is that this square is no longer. Oh wow! Oh my gosh! I nearly lost a piece here. This is a very typical idea. But it's okay. It doesn't work. Exactly. I will go with the knight here on a5. It's a very aggressive piece. There's a little bit of a problem because the bishop can take. By the way, guys, remember this idea of trapping the bishop with c4, with c5, c4. Now I have still a square, so it's fine, but my bishop is still a little bit sad there. I can try to find ways to open up the bishop by playing, for example, the move a4. Okay, we go back. Maybe I take here with check. Yeah, I take here intermezzo with check. Wait, bing, boom, I go back, they take here. Then I have a rook there, or even a queen here. Not sure if that works. Trying to calculate. So, bing, boom, bang, knight takes. If I go here, they could take there. And then if I take, they take my queen. So, after bing, boom, bang, Boom, I take, queen takes. And I go here with the rook. The queen goes back. Could go back here, for example, and then I have nothing. Okay, so we just go back here. My opponent could take there anyway, but I don't. That's good for us. They go just back here, out here. I could just take there and then play bishop g5, and this is the beginning of a nice thing. Now this is pinned, and if they play h6, this is how I won so many games when I was a kid. I would play knight e5, which is a move with tempo, it's an intermezzo. They're attacking my bishop, but I'm ignoring that. Actually, that h6 pawn will be weak, because after this, they have to move the queen. They move the queen, I take here with check. They have to take with the pawn, and this pawn is unprotected. And I'm attacking the rook, so that would be really bad. Okay, now they go out here with the bishop. They are controlling the square. This is very reasonable, very good. I will play rook here just because I'm ready to... I'm looking with my rook at their queen, and I'm calculating a few moves ahead. Again, if they play h6, that's a problem, because I go with the knight here. Okay, they are moving the queen away, meaning that I can take here now, and the king will be very weak. I don't have the most active pieces on the planet, but you know, we have to deal with what we have. And this is quite good. We bring the queen, we're attacking a pawn. This bishop is suffering a little bit there. I'm basically playing with a piece down at this point, but it's okay, you know? It's okay. Now we take here, the bishop takes. We're trying to make the most out of the pieces we have. This knight is literally a monster. Wants to go here with the royal fork. My opponent is under real pressure because I think the best move is to move the king away. Then I have knight here, and they cannot protect at the same time this knight and this bishop with the queen. Okay, the king goes there. That's very smart, because like this, there is not knight here. I will play check here. The bishop covers. That's smart. And let's bring the rook to the game. I see a way to bring back this bishop to life by playing bishop b1 and c3. Now that this rook is away from a1, I'm not blocking my rook by doing that. So hopefully that bishop will survive. Also, of course, a good idea could be to try to play h4 and h5. This bishop is trapped. Ooh, we could play this with tempo now. f4 with tempo. Knight cannot go back here, has to go back there, homie. But I can't play this because the queen is taking. Okay, we'll play this anyway, because we are threatening that. Okay, the knight could also go there. Oh! Did I miss something? No, it's all good. Actually, this is a blunder, because now I move the king away, and the queen is no longer controlling that square. So, a check without purpose makes you lose. Actually, there is a very fun quote in Italian that is uno scacco senza senso. Okay, I don't know it. Whatever, but don't give check without purpose, because you might be in trouble. Oh, I think the Italian quote is like, uno scacco senza senso, prima o poi me ne pento. And if it's not this, I made it up. And it means like, a check without reason, I'll regret before or later. But it makes sense because it's in rhyme in Italian. Okay, now we can push here. The queen is no longer controlling that square, and we win a juicy bishop. Like this, guys, you learn Italian, you learn chess. There are lots of things to learn from this video. Like it and subscribe for more chess and Italian lessons. Okay, the knight is going back here. We can take. There we go. We have just to be careful to a knight getting there, right? That could be a little bit annoying. We go with the knight here just because knight was amazing on d5, but it could be even more amazing on e6. Alright, and we go exactly there. This is an amazing fork. The king goes there. We take there, or we play queen here, giving mate. Well, if we play queen here, there is knight there. So we just take. And this bishop is still dead. Okay, let's play b3. Come on, bishop. You have to make me win the game. I don't give checkmate without you, bishop. I'll take here. And now the bishop is coming back as a big, big piece, because he's pinning this knight. Let's go. This is the comeback of the bishop. Okay, we take here. Now the pin is not really effective, but... oh, well, what's okay, let's give a check. Let's give a check so the king has to find a different square. If they go here, this is a very strong pin. Now I go with the rook lift. I'm threatening this check, which is close to be made. They go here with the knight, controlling that square. That is quite smart. I will go there. I'm protecting, also looking at the knight. I might sacrifice the rook, just because it's very for simplicity. Okay, this is a fork, but not really a fork, because I have check here, I have check here. I just need to find the most effective one. I have to be careful, huh? There is a check on f2. Let's not forget about it. All right, and now what check do I give? I have a check here, but the queen can sacrifice and then I'm in big trouble. So I give a check there. Okay, now we give a check here. Yes. And we give a check here. So the knight has to go back. Okay, perfect. And now we bring the rook. Now all our pieces are playing very harmoniously, attacking. So there is no problem. Our king is very safe. Great. I will play a crazy move, just g4. I want to play g5, this knight is pinned, and I win the game. I'm making my king a little bit weak, but I'm also giving my king a bit of air, you know, to breathe. I could trade everything and win this endgame. And maybe we just do this. This is a very good... Okay, before doing that, I will improve my king. That's a great. This is like grandmaster level. You see that you can like trade everything and win the game. And so you first improve the king, and now we can go for that. Alright, actually we even improve the bishop, because here the bishop is stronger. We're just getting ready to sacrifice and to... Oh my god. I got a little bit scared, but this is just a check. Now we are attacking the queen. The queen has to go back to protect this knight. Okay, now we just trade everything, right? We take... and we take, and we take, and then we go with the bishop here. We are attacking this pawn. And in the ending, the most important thing is to create a pass pawn and to win the game. Now we are attacking this pawn. We'll take it. This pawn is very easy to take under control because we go here with the king. And we take it. Perfect. And now we just push, push, push. And GG's. That's all for day 19. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. Please do it. Here you find game 18, lots of fun games. And see you tomorrow, day 21. 2/3 of the challenge are done. I don't want this to end. It's been so nice. Such an amazing support. Thank you guys for everything. See you tomorrow. Ciao.